Alright, this is a movie review, and I'll be reviewing Day Shift, Netflix movie starring Jamie Foxx, and I think James Franco's brother. Again, I don't give a fuck. Snoop Dogg appears in the movie, Megan Good, amongst others. You know, it's a solid movie, solid entertainment. If you're just looking for something disposable, I watched it on an afternoon. And, I enjoyed it pretty much, but, identity politics were present, and which is especially problematic for our ethnic community and shit, as they showed that Jamie Foxx's character is motivated by the threat of parental alienation to do the things that he does and after the first initial kill in the movie. I get a movie high marks for respecting classic vampire lore. It wasn't the usual bullshit that we see. We saw different types of vampire. It was a love letter to vampire movies, modern vampire movies, from shit since Fright Night to I don't know, like Dusk Till Dawn. There was some cheeky lines in there. I knew the writers would give themselves a pat on the back, but I just ignored the shit. I enjoyed the movie, but the identity politics was there. Megan Fox's character is Jamie. She plays Jamie's estranged wife, mother of his child, who's threatening to move across country with his kid if he doesn't find a certain dollar amount to pay for the kid's schooling and like braces or something. It was like really exorbitant shit. And it was just the bullshit. It was the usual. I think like cross genders, in the African community, were just given the shaft in these movies. It's all part of an agenda. Sorry to say, but she was the usual Sapphire type character, like a muted version of it. And on top of it, it's Megan Fox and shit. It's just problematic as it is. She doesn't kind of look her age. She looks like a lot younger than Jamie Foxx and whatnot. The girl doesn't. The kid that plays the daughter is okay, but just kind of one note. I enjoyed the scenes and the action was solid in the movie. I don't know who did their stunt choreography, but they did a really good job, and it had like actual physical effects. It wasn't a lot of CGI. It was there, and it was like I would say it's moderate to cheesy, as far as the CGI goes. But I really appreciate the physicality of the fights with the vampires and the familiars as well. They had some good people behind the camera on this. It's a very average movie. And hey, one of the things I liked, some of the vampires were played by acrobats and contortionists, so they were doing weird shit with their bodies. That was kind of cool. That wasn't, bullshit. The guy who, I don't know who he is, I think he's James Franco's brother. I'm not going to even waste my time looking it up. I'm going to give them as much respect as they give us in these fucking identity politics, projects and shit. I'm just going to say James Franco's relative or something, or brother or son. I don't know who the fuck this guy was. He looked just like him, but it wasn't him, thank God, because I can't stand, fucking James Franco. But the guy was kind of funny in the movie. And, he wasn't that annoying. He's pretty cool. Everybody had, like, something to do in a movie. That's pretty much what I'm saying. I liked the movie. I didn't like the identity politics and the fact that you never see, black people getting along. Megan Good's character had plot armor up the asshole, you know, like plot armor, and the little kid had plot armor and shit. And it's just some total bullshit. Snoop showed up to do his thing. The movie has a soundtrack featuring a lot of classic songs and, a couple of new ones and shit. It was duded out with, I guess death row music and shit. So, that was a kind of a plus and shit for somebody that's a, connoisseur of like real hip hop and rap and shit. Not the, the bullshit they put out today, all this trash, they call hip hop and rap and drill rap or whatever the fuck, You have to excuse me, anybody listening to this, young. I'm a Generation Xer and shit. I was around with the really pure shit, that you guys can't do anymore. So overall, all things considered, Day Shift is a good distraction. It's a good, you know, something to do when you have, something to watch when you have nothing to do and shit. It's a Friday night movie and shit if you're home. I'm gonna give it a very weak 3 stars.